Hey guys, Bruce Patrick. You know, I just want to do a quick video tonight. I'm sitting out here having a quick adult beverage. And the reason I wanted to make a quick video, of course my dog's in the video, lay down, is because I just watched, you know, Jim Carey did a commencement speech at a university in Iowa. And you know what, I've always been a fan of his. My favorite movie of all time is Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber 2, T.O., is coming out this November, and I'm really, really excited because Dumb and Dumber was absolutely retarded, okay? But Dumb and Dumber was one of my first, it is my favorite comedy of all time, but I was really impressed with the speech that he gave. Now, I've always known the story of Jim Carey. One of the things he did when he was a struggling actor in L.A., he used to go up to the mountains and he had a check that he'd written to himself where, you know, he says, as of this date, I'll earn X amount of $1 million for, you know, performances rendered. And he actually achieved that. And he talks about in this commencement speech, he talks about opening yourself up to the universe. And, you know, just believing and having faith. And he talks about faith versus hope, okay? Hope is for a beggar, he talks about. And faith, okay, we're going to have round two of those. You had 0, now you have 10. But faith, he says, hope is when you walk through a fire, and faith is when you jump over it. You know, having faith in your ability and your belief. And that's leading back into just network marketing realm, okay? Because if you have faith, you're going to stick with it. You're going to figure out how to do it. If you have hope, you're probably going to stick around for a little bit, but not long, okay? Faith is the key, and belief is the key. Because this business is not hard, really. Now, what I consider hard, go out there, dig ditches, move families, work in the heat out here in Phoenix with 110 degrees. Now, that's hard. When I talk about this business, all we have to do is introduce people to the opportunity. All we have to do is get past our fear. Because Jim Carey also talked about faith and love. Or love and fear. I'm sorry, love and fear. And those are the two things that are going to guide you throughout your life. Right? If you have fear, it's going to prevent you from doing a lot of things that you're capable of. You know, you've heard the acronym for fear, false evidence appearing real. Okay? And love. Okay? Which leads me into Wake Up Now and what we're doing here. This is the first company that I've ever been a part of where I can introduce it to someone and I can feel that they can be successful at it. Okay? Let me back up. This is the first company that I've ever been involved in where I can introduce it to someone and believe that they can be successful. Because see, with Wake Up Now, all you need to do is find 3 people that are interested in becoming independent business owners. And once you find 3 people, your business becomes free. Now, once you help those 3 find their 3, then you're going to earn a $600 a month residual income. Guys, there's never been a company that I've been a part of that is this powerful. And I've been a part of companies where it cost me $2 grand to get in. I've been part of companies that cost me $5 grand to be all in. And I knew that I couldn't approach some people with those businesses in good faith. Right? Yeah, you're going to hear the stories about the people who sold their car, you know, and all of a sudden they ended up being successful. But how many of the stories don't you hear about the person who sold their car to go all in that went further and further and further in debt? How many of those stories do you hear? You don't hear them, okay? But believe me, they're out there. I know they're out there, okay? But this is the first company that I can approach anyone. College kid, starting their first job, waitress, or business executive, it doesn't matter. Because the upside of this business is absolutely phenomenal, okay? And we do so much training within our team. But really what it's all about It's just having a conversation with people and paying attention to what people say. Because I talk to people every day, and I hear them talk about their hopes, dreams, desires. I hear them talk about winning the lottery and how they wouldn't come back to work the next day. How some people sacrifice the dance recitals, the sporting events, for their job. We all know that. Okay? We all know, but my dog loves the neighbor dog, by the way. Okay? We all hear those stories. Because when it comes to network marketing, okay, the only reason people don't do it is because they don't have faith. They don't believe that can happen to them. Guys, let me just tell you this. Jim Carey said it best, and I wish I was good enough that I could just edit this video camera and put this link in there. Maybe I'll put it at the end. I think I will. I'll put a link in it because I'll put it on my blog. But he talks about his father, and this really touched home with me. He talked about his father, who could have been a great comedian, but instead chose the conservative path. Right? He was an accountant, so he chose the conservative path. Well, when Jim Carey was 12 years old, and his father had chose this conservative path as an accountant, he was let go from his job, and his family struggled. Guys, how many of us have been through that? How many of us have lived through that? You choose a conservative path, only to be shot down by things that are out of your control, right? Guys, you get one life. You get one shot. I take that back. You get multiple shots. Because there's always doors opening up. And you always have the ability to walk through those doors if you choose to. Sometimes you get comfortable. Sometimes you get complacent. Sometimes you lose sight of your goals and your dreams. Because I'll tell you, speaking from experience, you have your first kid, your life changes. Your responsibilities changes. Things that you may have risked in the past, you conform, right? That's the beautiful thing about what we do. Because you can work on your full-time job to pay your bills and take care of your needs. And you can work part-time on your fortune and your dreams, all right? Because it only takes a few hours or a few seconds or a few minutes a day. Because all you have to do instead of watching that TV show, take a few minutes, go to Facebook, connect with some friends, invite them to watch a video, because that's all we do. All we do is try to connect with people with the same goals, dreams, and ambitions that we do, right? It doesn't matter whether you're 21 or whether you're 51 like me. It doesn't matter. And guys, your beliefs and your faith is what's going to get you through. Because I remember being involved in network marketing, in my mid-20s, and thinking, God, if I only had a successful track record, then I could go, I could network with these people, right? And thinking that I didn't have the ability to connect with those people. But guys, now I'm on the other side. In my 50s, making good money. I can connect with everybody. But now you sit there and go, wow, I've made money, I'm successful. I'm not living my dream. But could anyone do it? And there's a lot of things that a lot of us who have money or have a little bit of money can get into that we look at other people and say, you know what, you couldn't do it, I don't want you to listen. Well, guys, with Wake Up Now, it's $99.95 to get started. We have some great financial tools. We have the hub. In fact, I just bought a watch that retailed for $225. Just bought it for $88 online. Gorgeous nautical watch. In fact, once it gets here, I'll do a video on it. I'll show it to you. I'm excited about it. Lost my train of thought for a second. But, guys, anyone can do this. Anyone has the ability to do this. Because I talk to people and I introduce them to people. And people I normally wouldn't have introduced us to, they say, oh, no, I couldn't do it. Guys, all you have to do is be able to talk and share. All you have to do is be able to hand someone a booklet It talks about our simple freedom. We have the training. You can do it offline, you can do it online. You know, this is so simple and easy. You can do videos like I am. I've got a tripod, I've got my Galaxy 3 Note right there, and I put it on a stand and I'm just blabbing, right? I don't care because, you know, Jim Carey had a very, very good quote. And it says, people's acceptance can make you, well, you know it. I take it back and said, your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this life. And God did that every hit on. Think about that. Your need for acceptance can make you invisible in this life. What he's talking about is, if you're so worried about what other people think that you don't pursue your dreams, your goals, you're invisible. You know, guys, I make a good living. A lot of my friends make a good living. They see some of the stuff that I post online. They watch my videos. And hey, there can be a little bit of shit behind the scenes. But you know what? I don't care. What are they going to say? You know? Are you trying to improve yourself? You're trying to better yourself? You're trying to create your own business? I mean, what's goofy about that? You know, people who don't understand, people who don't know what they don't know, right? Guys, this is about us. This is about freedom. This is about connecting with people who want more, who have dreams, goals, desires, don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. You know, over the last 20 years, making 6 figures, I've lost my job a couple times, guys, and I'll tell you what, it's scary, okay? Because one of the things you find is the more you make, the higher your bills, right? Savings runs out very quickly, right? House payments get in trouble very quickly, you know? It doesn't matter where you are. But guys, I'll tell you, creating your own business gives you tons of tax write-offs, gives you tons of opportunity, and gives you the ability to take control of your life, right? Put it out to the universe. You want to change your life. You want to set goals. Dream big. Dream large. You know, I got involved with Wake Up Now, and guys, it took me a while to look at it, but there was someone I knew online, a young gentleman, okay? His name's Eric Turner. Some of you may know him as Seymour Green. Once I saw that he was the first global ambassador for Wake Up Now, earning $114,000 a month, I said, holy shit, I better take a look at it. Because that's a little bit more than I know, right? It's a little bit more than most of you make. How many of you would be happy making that in 1 year? Guys, most of you, okay? So this is a real business with an absolutely incredible business opportunity, incredible platform. Guys, and there's nothing like it. I've seen a lot of the companies that are out there. I've seen the Empowered Networks. I've seen, you know, the FGX Express. I've seen Herbalife, Amway, all of them. And the key to this one is that low cost of entry. We can get people to a point where their membership is paid for very quickly. We can get them to a $600 profit very quickly with a simple, duplicatable system, okay? Because we are simple freedom. It doesn't have to be difficult, so don't make it difficult, okay? But I've just been just so excited about everything today. I've made probably about 4 or 5 videos today. I sit out here in my backyard. Guys, I'm just so inspired by everything that's going on because I know we can help people. I know we can change lives. Come here, Tank. Come here, Tank. Oh, this is my boy Tank. Okay? My other dogs are fighting. This is my boy Tank, okay? I have 3 Westies if you don't know by now, okay? But guys, we can help change lives. We can take people, we can show them a path to success. We can show them how to save, manage, to make money, which leads me to another point. You know, I had a good friend of mine today. We had a good conversation, and he's like, Bruce, I just don't see the value in the product. You know, I wanted to reach for the phone and grab him because he's such a great guy. And I said, you just need to look further because there's great value in showing people how to save money, get out of debt. There's great value in showing people how to save money. And there's even more value in showing people how to change their life by being an independent business owner. So with that said, got 0 up front, that Tank over here, he just wants a little scratch and a pet. And I just want to say you guys have a wonderful night. Okay, take care. Join us. You can go to my website at ArizonaWakeUpNow.com, AZWakeUpNow.com, and plug in. You know, if you're referred here by somebody else, just let me know who you're referred to. I'll make sure you get on their team. Because, guys, this is the greatest team building that I've ever been a part of. So, peace for now. I'm out here. Now I'm going to have to try and get my dogs off my lap. So, you guys take care. I'm out here. They talk to each other a lot. Peace.